Okay, we have a lot to talk about today. I'm gonna just do this quick because I probably don't have this much time. Sorry for no video yesterday. I didn't have much time. Same thing with today, but it is what it is. I get busy. Okay, so we have an enhanced risk, and remember how I said there's gonna be an enhanced risk, right? Like somewhere in this area. Well, they just put that out, and they even put a slight risk in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, which is kind of crazy. Now, if you look at the hail threat, 5% chance in Florida, you know, southern Alabama, southern Mississippi, uh, southeastern Louisiana. That's where that hail threat is, which I think there might be some hail. I'm pretty sure. Wind threat. Wind threat is probably going to be the main thing here, maybe. I'm pretty sure, but there's going to be some damaging winds, 100%. Like, with no question without it. Tornadoes. Now this is an elevated threat. This is up there with the threats today. This is a 10% chance of a tornado, which is like it's like elevated. It's up there. It's up there. I think we will see tornadoes today. We will see them, and these might be embedded tornadoes with like in squall lines. So we're gonna be talking about embedded tornadoes. Maybe you know what? No. Maybe even supercells, cause I looked at the models yesterday before I was gonna make a video, but I couldn't get a chance to make the video. There were supercells popping up in a panhandle of Florida, where there's 10% chances, and that's why they put out that 10% chance. But now the models are saying it's gonna congeal into just one big giant storm and move on to the panhandle. And then one thing that they need to talk about is the flash flooding, which we'll talk about when we get to the models. But yeah, that 10% chances in the Panhandle of Florida, and yeah, just be weather aware if you're in like Tallahassee, Panama City, Thomasville, like Dothan, Georgia. Dothan, Georgia. I think that's in that risk. And just anywhere in the South, just be careful of tornadoes, or southeast, I meant. Sorry. Because there's probably going to be a bunch of them today. Now, we go to tomorrow. And tomorrow there's another enhanced risk. And I'm actually in between the slight and marginal risk where I'm at. I'm between there. But, like, look at this. Enhanced risk. That includes Savannah, Georgia, Myrtle Beach, Wilmington. What else? Okay, yeah. Charleston. Yeah, Jacksonville, North Carolina. I forgot about those. Yeah, those areas. Virginia Beach is going to be in the slight. There's going to be a squall line that's going to produce a lot of damaging winds. That's why that enhanced risk has been issued, because there's going to be a lot of damaging winds with this thing. Hail threat, I think it's 0. Oh, no, it's actually 5% in Florida. I see why. Tornado. No. I'm in a borderline between the 2% and nothing, pretty much. But there's a 5% down here, which is, you could see, some tornadoes, maybe. Who knows? We'll see what the storm does. But yeah, that's that enhanced risk. And look at this. Day 4 and day 5. So let's look at the day 4. Day 4, slight risk in southeastern Oklahoma, southwestern Arkansas, I guess you could call this northwestern Texas. No, northeastern Texas, my bad. Northwestern Louisiana, my bad. I had to get that in my head. Yeah, they're all on the slight risk, like Texarkana, Shreveport, maybe Dallas might be in it. Plano, Shreveport. I call those. I don't know any parts of Oklahoma, like southeast Oklahoma. Southwest Arkansas is like. No, it's not Fayetteville. That's West Central Arkansas. I don't know. I would say Texarkana. Yeah, just that's the biggest city in there. And then day 5. I don't know why I clicked out. Day 5. Here we go again. The same areas is going to get hit today and tomorrow. Needs to watch out. More tornadoes possible. And remember, I talked about this a few days ago. I showed them like there's severe weather over here where that slight risk was. And there you go, slight risk. And then the next day, there's going to be another risk. Probably going to be a squall line, maybe, with supercells coming up in front of it. So watch that, too. And it's going to be a significant snowstorm, actually. I'm probably going to get a decent amount of snow, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Their models are looking, a little iffy. But, we'll see. All right, now we're going to go to the models. Okay, here is the models, and I'm going to have to turn all these winter weather advisories and storm warnings off because there is a crap ton of them. Literally, look at this. The whole state of Arkansas is under some sort of winter weather advisory. The whole state of Oklahoma is under some sort of winter weather advisory. The whole state of Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, most of Pennsylvania, literally most of Pennsylvania, most of New York, and all of Vermont is in some sort of like winter weather alert. This is insane, and you can barely a good portion of the United States. Look at this. I mean, just look at this. That is insane. I'm actually let me change my color on this. What color should I use? Should I use? Let me use orange. How does orange look? That looks better. Look at that. All these winter weather alerts. We're gonna have to turn them off. Hold on. And then we'll get started. Oh, don't turn those off. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, now look at that general thunderstorm risk for Huntsville. So we might be seeing some thunder snow in some areas. But yeah, let's start with. I'm gonna start with like the snow first, actually. So this is our band of snow right now that's happening. Actually, let me make that skinnier. This band of snow happening right now. From Chicago to I can't speak. Chicago to OKC. Indianapolis is getting on the snow. Moderate to heavy snow in St. Louis. Joplin is in there too with the moderate to heavy snow. Oklahoma City, light to moderate to heavy at times. And yeah, actually, let me see these areas. Texarkana. Okay. It's not really a big population, Oklahoma. I just had to see real quick. Yeah, Shreveport. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, there's going to be snow, and this band is going to move southeast, and it's going to curve like this. Like, hold on. It's going to move like this, and then curve up to the north and east like that, pretty much. And it's going to drop some snow for these areas right here. And there are going to be some pretty good amounts in these, like, the elevation areas. So that's why you have all these winter, these totals already. Because they know it's going to drop snow over there. Now, I believe it will drop snow over here and over here. Like, the coastal parts. Let me go from right here. The coastal parts, they will drop snow. And yeah, it's going to drop a pretty good amount of snow in these areas. Actually, no. My bad. These areas. I'm messing up. Sorry. These areas, they're going to see some snow. Some sort of snow. Probably not as much as, like, these areas right here, where there's winter weather alerts already. But they're going to see some snow. We're going to see some snow. I don't know how much. I don't know what type of snow. But we're going to see some snow. And yeah, let's actually go to the winter precipitation one. Here we go. And yeah, there's that snow band I was talking about from pretty much Detroit, Michigan, all the way to OKC, where all that snow is at. Now, if you play this out, the snow thing is going to decrease a little bit, but then ice starts forming. And then you keep moving this. And then look at that heavy snow in northwestern Arkansas. It's a lot of snow. dropping, and then keep on going. This is going to start forming into what is going to become the major snowstorm for a lot of people. And if you go to, where's that other model? The NAM 3 kilometer. It's longer range forecast. Look at the top screen, look at the timing, right above the map, and the date. And we're gonna watch this. So NAM is saying this line of snow is still gonna be here. Then ice starts forming and near Dallas, actually, or in Dallas from Fort Worth. And sleet and stuff. And then the snow band decreases. But then it's gonna reform because it's going to go through bombogenesis, I'm pretty sure. That's what it looks like. Now, I'm not saying... I gotta look at more stuff, but I'm hearing a lot of bombogenesis. And bombogenesis is when, like, the pressure drops in, like, the low pressure. And in 24 hours, like, it drops significantly in just 24 hours, pretty much. That's what it... Yeah, that's what it's called. And they call it bombogenesis because it's like, it's bombing out. It's like, you know, you drop a bomb, it explodes, it like expands pretty much. And that's what this storm is like pretty much doing. So, yeah, that's going to bomb out. Look where we have the snowfall totals. Look at how heavy that snow is from Jackson, Mississippi. Wow. Jackson, Mississippi, all the way up to the northern part, or near the northern part of Quebec. That is the biggest line of snow. So that's crazy. You keep moving it forward, 28, 29. At some point, my area is gonna get hit by snow. Sorry, excuse me. And yeah, look at that. My area is just getting hit with ice and snow. Look at Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Philly, New York, Bridgeport. All those areas are going to start getting hit with snow. So don't let your guard down. We're probably not going to see a lot of snow, but we're going to see some snow. So, yeah, just be prepared for that. And look at this. Maybe even some light to moderate snow. Maybe a pockets of heavy snow at some point. I would think we possibly could get at least an inch or two in, like, the coastline, like one of these regions in the coast, like in New York, my area, the Jersey Shore, like down to Richmond. We could see a couple of inches, maybe. I'm not 100% on that, but yeah, we could see a couple of inches. And yeah, keep fast forwarding it. We're gonna be under the snow for a good amount of time. From, let me see. From my area, from 12 p.m. all the way to, oh wow, all the way to like 6, 7 p.m. So that's 7 hours. Yeah. So we're going to be under a snow band for 7 hours, and that moves on out. Drops a lot of snow. It's going to keep dropping a lot of snow, and this system is going to, move out. And it's going to go bye-bye into the ocean. So now, there's our chance to talk about the severe weather. So let's go back to the HRRR, the HRRR model. High resolution rapid refresh model. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. But yeah, we're gonna go to content reflect activity, and look at this, Apalachicola, Tallahassee. Yeah, so Albany, Georgia is in the enhancers. Dothan is not. So that keep that in mind. Macon is in the slight. Yeah, just if you are in this area right here, where I'm at the outline, be careful today. These storms are going to move like this, and they're probably going to get sucked up in this line, or the cold front. They're going to go down that way. So it's going to be a little chilly in the panhandle of Florida, probably. So keep that in mind. But we're gonna play this out. As you can see, look at that. Heavy storms moving through Apalachicola. Here's where I think there's going to be flash flooding at. Right in Apalachicola, there could be flash flooding because look at these storms. They are not moving, which is pretty weird. And I think they should extend this enhanced risk a little bit. Make it like this. Because look at this area right here. And then the line, there's going to be random showers and cells popping up. I believe they should extend that because this area, like right here, it's not going to see that much except for that squall line that's going to move on through. Like down there, that squall line, that's the only thing they're going to see. This looks like a line of like severe thunderstorms that's like not even moving, just stationary. It's just not going anywhere, which is pretty bad for flash flooding. And then at some point, it's going to start moving. And it's going to be like some random cells, super cells popping up. Maybe. And then it starts decreasing the line. And then here comes the cold front right here. This is the cold front, I'm pretty sure. Or actually, it could be a little more behind. This could be the cold front. Yeah, this could be the cold front. Moving on. That's a horrible arrow. Let me retry that. Cold front. Arrow. That's still pretty bad, but you know what I mean. So we're moving on through, and it's going to start collecting these storms. And yeah. It's going to, sorry, I can't speak for a second. Jacksonville. It's going to, come through. Yeah, it's going to come through with pretty bad weather. Maybe tornadoes. Who knows? And look at this. That's what I mean. Tornadoes are possible. Let me change this marker thing again. Should I change it to like blue or something? Blue's better. Yeah. Look at this. Hooking right there. We're flicking downdraft. In the flow. Tornado. Right there. Well, it's not a tornado. That's not producing a tornado, but yeah. I'm showing you an example of like what these supercells could look like. And it's going to be embedded in ring-wrap supercells, so be careful with that too, by the way. So yeah, I think they really should expand this enhanced risk like this, though. Because that's an expansive area right there. Like that right there is like this area needs to be watched. Because look at this, it's going to be open up here and there's going to be showers and cells popping up. Like, definitely to watch that. I don't know, it's a storm prediction center. They know what they're doing. They know what they're thinking. They know. So, it's up to them. And yeah, well, that's pretty much it for the HER models. Look at the NAM3K. NAM3K is saying something differently. So it's saying it's going to be a big cluster of storms. Like the HRR is saying. But then, yeah. But then you get cells popping up right there. And we need to watch that because that's a big yikes pretty much. And yeah, look at those. They start getting more discrete instead of like embedded in a line or something like that. Yeah, look at those. Look at those cells. Maybe super cells popping up. That stationary thing is still going to be there, whatever that is. And then here comes the QLCS coming by. Quasi-linear convective system. That squall line. It's a broken line. So it might be like cells, maybe embedded supercells in them. Look at that. That is a strong line of severe thunderstorms. Look at that. It stretches all the way up to like the Delmarva, where I live at, pretty much. Stretches all the way up there. And keep pushing this through. This is Sunday's severe weather threat, I'm pretty sure. Look at that line that just moved through. Insane. And yeah, that line moves out of Florida, moves out of the United States in like general. Well, except for, I mean, it's not going to do anything in Cape Cod, but yeah, that's it for that storm. And that'd be it for this video actually, because yeah, 6:36. I don't have all day to make like, a video. I have to make this fast. If you look at the global model real quick, and after that, I think that's it. The global model. Let's just play this out here. So we get our first storm that moves by, then our second storm that has that slight risk over there. That's gonna be, system's gonna go like that. Then you have that third storm. Look at that. That third storm had a comma head, right? It had a comma head like this. So we could see severe weather over here, where I live at, which I'm gonna be keeping an eye on. Look at that third comma head. Yeah, you saw that? Third comma head stretches from like this. It did that. Watch. That's the second storm that goes on like that. And it's the third storm with a line like this. Moving, that is horrible arrow. Moving like that. So it's going to be a lot of cold fronts. It's going to be back-to-back storms pretty much. And one of these might be tornado makers. I'm going to just say that now. One of these could produce tornadoes. Because there's troughs coming in like, like crazy. Like, you got these, like, I don't have the models for it, but it's these, like, things like that that's just moving on through like this, causing storms pretty much for this area and maybe for this area. Yeah, this area could see storms. And they're just one after another moving through, just causing just mayhem storms for this area. So, like, if you live in this area right here, after the snow event, I think there's going to be a lot of severe weather. So, just be weather aware. Do not, freak out or anything. And, yeah, I think that's going to be it. So, going to a temperature. And, yeah, that'll be it for today. No, actually, that will not be it for today. I'm actually going to upload a little bit later. So, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, because I will start uploading every day about the weather. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.